Hello everybody, this is Matador from freetradingvideos.com. It's about noon Eastern Standard Time, still June 10th. Nice Wednesday we have going on here. After a pretty nice gap up into resistance like we talked about this morning on my morning video, if you got a chance to catch that. I mentioned that we were gapping up into resistance. If we could hold up and maybe even do a 30-minute gap strategy break out of this, we could head higher, but there's an amazing amount of resistance overhead. So seeing a gap fill would not be out of the range of possibilities either. And what we have going on here is a beautiful high base still going on. This is a daily chart. So after the gap up, we sold off. This is what it looks like on a 60-minute chart. This is beautiful. Just a very, very small sell-off in the grand scheme of things. All right, here it is on a 15-minute chart, and then it looks dramatic on a daily chart, a little 3-minute chart going forward. Somebody was asking me about the TRIN. Is it completely useless? And the answer is absolutely not. It's almost one of the things I focus on. It is just one piece of evidence, however. You still have to take into account larger time frames. When I see a TRIN reading of 0.75, for instance, so a big gap up in the markets, the TRIN gap down, confirming that. It kind of ran up nicely as the TRIN failed, which is great. So there's some good volume flowing into stocks on the run-up. On the sell-off, then, we did see the TRIN start to rise. So even though this isn't it's still bullish, we did see the TRIN was rising. All right. In the same vein, then, the TRIN Q spent most of the day above 1.0. A little notable sell-off here, but this does not at all confirm the TRIN itself. All right, so that's a contradiction right there. The VIX, which can also be a nice tiebreaker, also gapped up this morning and held on its high. So when I take a look at these readings, I see neither an amazing bullishness to it or any kind of bearishness reading to the market. This is classic consolidation. All right, so here we are, and you can see that right here. All right, if we get another crack, if we get a lower swing high, things start to fail, and all these trend readings then start rising concomitantly with a rising VIX, then I'll start looking at that as a possible short play into the next logical place of support. So is the TRIN a problem? I guess it depends on how you're reading it, but I would never look at that as the ultimate indicator. There's no such thing. I'm just kind of on a soapbox here, so grain of salt, but you need to take it in context with the things that are going on in the market. So hope that helps, and you know, going forward from here, all I really want to see is some subsequent failure of 94, which is a great area of support right through here. Right? Next logical place would be 93.60 in that area, or some breakout of resistance, that which we gapped up into this morning at the 95.50 area, even 96 bucks, and that would be a breakout of this resistance from where we saw this morning. So that's what I'm looking for. I want to see this high base continue. If it doesn't, then of course we'll just keep looking for a consolidation with mixed readings. So very good. Again, that's why I look for relative strength and weakness stocks. Sometimes they run much nicer than the markets, even when they're failing or going higher. So take care, everybody. Look forward to D7's video this evening, and please post questions under my videos if you have questions about these things, and I'll try to get answers to you as quickly as possible. Talk to you soon. Take care.